Okay guys, this is a story I was meant to cover the other day but I didn't get round to it. Now another story has come out relating to it, as is the video I made last night about the justice system shutting up for the sake of diversity. This one is in relation to more anti-white so-called hate crimes occurring than the government wants to admit, and it points out that they actually cherry-pick the figures to cover it up most of the time. This is something the guys over at the lotuseaters.com picked up on last week. Their article goes into detail about the figures on hate crimes and the mostly peaceful but often rapey grooming gangs that Naz Shah thinks should be covered up for the sake of diversity. In fact, it goes into great detail on just how much the Home Office hides and it seems skews the figures in favour of making out like minorities are most affected. The report cited in their article is written by Dr. Ella Hill, a medical doctor with first-hand experience of the grooming gang problem in Rotherham, having been targeted by them herself. But to add to the Home Office and Rotherham authorities' embarrassment, we actually have an article from the Times yesterday, stating that South Yorkshire Police in Rotherham have charged 1 in 34 crimes linked to child sexual exploitation in the past year. So out of 540 crimes in total, they literally only got 16 charges, which obviously makes me question whether this is another case of them not doing their job for the sake of diversity or it's just incompetence. Now, I feel it should be said that many forces are suffering this same issue, so South Yorkshire Police are certainly not alone. It's a nationwide scandal, it would seem. Now, as I've said before, and it should be a given at this point, the law should be going medieval on this sort of shit, but it won't. In fact, it will let them off with a piss-weak sentence as we saw last night. And as the lotuseaters.com have pointed out in their article, the Home Office will cover it up and the government will fail to deport them, as we have actually seen with the one still roaming around the area they committed their crimes in, some 7 years after losing the right to stay in the UK, proving what a shit show this country actually is. Now though, before I go, remember my website is linked down below for you to check out if you have not already. Membership is free, so sign up and join us outside of YouTube.